Hey, what's up you guys? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. And I hope you're finishing your week strong. Don't let your weekend be your week end. So today I wanted to talk about events and especially the event hangover. So if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then do say new, because I'd love to welcome you to the tribe and say hello. And of course, if you learn something or you get any value, feel free to share this video. Maybe somebody else will get some value too. So let me ask you a question. Has it ever happened to you that you would go to a training event? It may be a huge convention or just a small training event. You took your trusty notebook, right, with you. You took your notes and everything, and then you go home and you apply absolutely nothing. While at the event, you're saying, oh my gosh, this is life-changing event. When I'll come home, I'm going to absolutely rock this thing. I'm going to kill it in business, etc. And then you go home and you do absolutely nothing. You don't apply anything you've learned and your life doesn't change at all. Hey Rena, hey Robina, hey Violetta, hey Billy, hey Romualda. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Right? Has it ever happened to you that you would go to event, come home and don't apply anything? Well, if that happened to you, that's what we call event hangover. So the purpose of you going to a training event, the purpose of you watching a training video, the purpose of you reading a book, etc., is that once you have consumed that information, you would go and apply it and get better results, make more sales, build a better business, and so on, right? That's the purpose of it. But there's so many people who go to events, go home, take the notebook, put it on the shelf, and never use what they've learned. And of course, that's not the best strategy, because you can't grow yourself and your business if you're not using what you're learning. So I've got a tip for you. I mean, a lot of people, they watch my videos, they see that I do a video every day, like this is 380 something, right? Which means for the last 380 days, I went live every single day and I spoke about a different thing, right? I haven't done 2 videos about the same thing since I started. And people go, oh my gosh, where do you get all these topics? Where do you get all these ideas? And guys, I get them from going to trainings, reading books, talking to my team members, and so on, right? So the idea is, if you go to event and you take notes, you don't just put those notes on a shelf and you never touch them again. You actually go back again and again and again. Like, I think yesterday or the day before, we did a video with Irina and we shared some strategies. Those strategies were from the training that I went to a year ago. It was called Success Summit, right? It was a year ago, right? So your notebooks, there is gold in your notebooks. There is literally money locked in those notebooks if only you went back to that information and you actually used that information in your business. You actually shared that information with your team. You actually apply that information that you've learned, right? So there is no other way how to get more value from those events than to apply those notebooks. So my advice for you is go back to those notebooks. Go back and pull those notebooks out, right? Like I've got one of these notebooks. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Look how much stuff is in here, right? And this is pure gold. Right? I could do a training after training after training, video after video after video, apply these strategies. And that's just one notebook. I have, I don't know, like 10 of these full of amazing stuff, full of great information that I can go ahead and apply in the business, right? So the advice is, don't just let it collect dust. Go back to those notebooks, because even you went to the training a year, 2, 3 years ago. You took the notes. Maybe you even applied some of those notes, but rereading those notes a year later, 3 years later, you'll pick up different things. You'll get different ideas of the same notes that you made, because you'll be reading them with a different mind, because you're a different person. You are not the same person that you was 3 years ago. You have developed and you have changed, right? So go back to those notes and you'll see how many strategies you'll go, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this strategy that I learned 2 years ago. Let me go and apply it in my business. You know what I mean? That's all you need. So sometimes you don't even need to go to a new training. You just need to go and reread your notebooks. There is so much great stuff there. So that's my tip for today, guys. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, feel free to share it. Have a great evening, and I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.